Okay, let's see. Um, Top of the morning to everybody. Thank you so much for not watching. Okay. I decided to do it this way. I want everybody to see me as I'm talking to you. Um, Let me put this up because it's so irritating. This little mouse that I have in my hand is entirely freaking irritating. So I want to do it this way. I want everybody to see who I am. This is who I am. I am a big girl. Let's get that out of the way. I am a big girl. I am proud of it. You know, some people may think that I'm not proud of it, or that it's a big problem, or whatever people think in the world. I can really care less about what anyone thinks about this. But yes, I'm a big girl. That's number one. Number two, yes, I have really bad teeth. I was ashamed of them for a little while. Only the bottoms because of my disease, which I have called scleroderma. What it does, it alters a lot of things inside your body, outside your body. It basically produces an overabundance amount of collagen, and it makes um, it makes your organs very, very hard, like your heart. It turns it into stone. The main organs you need: your heart, your lungs, your digestive system. It messes with kidneys. It messes with your skin. It messes with your joints, your bones, everything. Your eyes, your hearing, everything that you can possibly think. That's what scleroderma affects. So it happened to mess with my teeth to where if I try to straighten them, they will fall out or need to be extracted. So let's not focus on that, shall we? Um, the purpose of this live is to, number one, let everybody see who I am, because a lot of people feel like big people are self-conscious about their bodies, and for a while I was, because I cared about what people think, but no longer do I care about what people think. The reason why I'm big is because, number one, the disease keeps. It's hard for me to exercise. I used to hit the gym like avidly, like I was in the gym a lot, like a lot. And when I contracted this disease, scleroderma, it made it very impossible for me to exercise, pick up free weights, do any type of exercise whatsoever, because it became extremely painful. Because number one, my joints are very inflamed. Number two, it was very hard, for me to grasp things because my hands, unfortunately, they're being claimed by the disease as well. It's very hard because my skin is tightening up due to the fact of scleroderma. And after a while, the tightening will start to become hard, meaning that my skin will be very tough and rigid. It will be hard for me to move around. Another reason is because of the edema that I get. Edema is like a pooling of water that's inside your extremities, like your hands, your arms, your legs, your face, your body. I have generalized edema, meaning my entire body will be bloated no matter what I do. I've already spoke to doctors about this, and they're in agreement that there's really nothing I can do about it. I can't take a diuretic because it'll mess with my heart, mess with my lungs. I'm all messed up, but I'm okay with it. Let's get that out of the way. Now, the reason why I decided to do this live this way, because number one, I am very happy about who I am and how far I've came, with all this stuff. Number two, I want to clear the air a little bit. Um, for some reason, before I became disabled, I had a career. I went to college. I graduated with honors. Excuse me, guys, for a second. I have to tell my daughter something. Trinity, Trinity, close the door, honey. Close the door, honey. Listen out for Kanara's brother, too. He's supposed to be bringing shirts. Okay, I had to tell my daughter something. Well, Okay, before I became disabled, I had a career. I actually went to college first, of course, and I graduated with honors. Yes, and during that time, I was sick. Know why I was sick, why I was fatigued, why um, things were happening to me as I was getting my education. So I continued. I kept pushing, and I graduated with honors. I was actually an ambassador for the entire school. That means I helped other students. I was an example, things like that. Didn't get to go to graduation because I became very, very ill. I still didn't understand at the time why I became very, very ill, but I just thought maybe I was coming down with something or something like that. So that how that went. Anyway, so I graduated and then I got an externship. It's kind of like an internship, but well, I can say it's the same thing. It's like basically on the job training. You're just not getting paid for it. And they hired me like right in the middle of my externship. I went to school for medical office administration, billing and coding. So I basically majored in medical office administration, but I minored in billing and coding. So basically, I was earning two degrees in one little lump sum. And I have another degree that's opposite from that is broadcasting, but that was a failing thing there. That was sucky. Very hard to get into TV nowadays. But I decided to use that part of my degree to do this. Okay. So that being said, I started my career, got hired right into my externship, right into it. And it was great. I was enjoying myself. I was loving my career. I was doing my thing. And the next thing you know, scleroderma creep this ugly head right in there. I mean, I didn't even know what it was. All I know is one day I'm getting ready to fax something to a health insurance company, and the next thing you know, I couldn't get out of my freaking chair. I couldn't move. I couldn't do nothing. I couldn't bend a finger. I couldn't even move a butt cheek. That's just how bad it was. So went to the hospital. They didn't know. They thought it was all in my freaking head. All that crap we hear disabled people, especially people with autoimmune diseases. Got through that crap. I didn't get the diagnosis until last year, around July. No, yeah, about the 21st of July of 2018 is when I got the diagnosis. You have scleroderma. At first, I'm like, what is that? And then they explained it to me. I'm like, hey, no way in hell I got something like that. But yeah, I do. Okay, so I dealt with that. And then up comes lupus, and up comes polymyositis, and up comes all this other stuff. Polymyositis is inflammation of the muscles. So I'm losing muscle strength. I'm losing all that stuff. Yeah, great. Hence the need for a wheelchair. So yes, I'm in a wheelchair. I may not be in it now. I'm on the edge of my bed, but yes, I'm in a wheelchair. That's what made me come here today. I was talking to my daughter about it. And I was telling her that for some strange reason, people think disabled people are dumb or stupid or desperate or whatever you guys think we are. Whatever. I've had the craziest crap said to me that you would never imagine. Oh, well, you're in a wheelchair. Oh, well, it's me. Oh, gosh, you are disabled. Oh, we feel so bad for you. Why? Don't you understand that the same thing can happen to you, moron? Hello. Just like I am a human being, you're a human being. Unfortunately, bad things happen to human beings sometimes. And my case, it happened to me. I didn't ask for this. I didn't ask for that wheelchair. Definitely didn't ask for none of the crap I'm going through. So, when you have people in society downing us because of what we cannot help, who's sick? Is it us or you? Is it us or is it you? The only thing I can tell you guys is that being disabled opened my eyes. It became a blessing, um, not a curse anymore. Before I was like, screw this, whatever. But now it's like, I'm happy because I realized something. The only person in the entire world that really should drive you is you. The only person that should care more about you is you. It doesn't matter what anybody else says or do to you, because people are going to talk. People are going to have their opinions. People are never going to stop that. It's never going to happen. So when we disabled people, I'm talking to my disabled brothers and sisters out there. When you go through something like that, the only thing you can say is, you know what? It's never going to change. There's nothing I can do and say and make these people stop. It's just not going to happen. We're going to get stared at. We're going to get pointed. Ooh, 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 look at that. It's going to happen. People are going to say things about everything. It doesn't matter. They're going to talk about everything. If you have on the ugliest pair of earrings in the world, they're going to talk about those pair of earrings. That's just how it is. Let's see what she wants. I can never do a live without people calling me, bothering me. Hello, hi, people.
Trinity is right on his phone.
Okay, so no matter what, your people are going to talk about you. They're going to say something. They're going to point at you. They're going to freaking do crazy crap. It's just how it is. It's insane. And we as disabled people, keyword people, we are people. We're not aliens. We're not beings from another planet. We're not mutants. We're not X-Men. We don't have special powers. We are not warlocks. We're not witches. We're none of that stuff. We're just disabled people. Now go to his car. See? Can't catch a break. Always distracted. Whatever. So we are not peons. We are people. We are people. We bleed. We have a heart. It beats. We have lungs. They expand for us to breathe. We have skin. We have hair. We have everything you have. So stop looking at us like we are like the lowest scum of the earth, and stop treating us like we just need some on tap 24 hours a day. No, we don't. We appreciate you guys coming and saying, oh, how are you or whatever. We understand that part. But when you just automatically just throw us pity or sympathy, like bam, like all in our face, we don't like that. Because you could be in the same position we're in right now. You can be just as disabled as we are. What makes you immune to any of it? Let's be honest. What does? Another thing is we are looked at like the lower life form. I don't understand it. That's just how it is. Men look at me like a burden and a half. And what they don't understand is yes, America. I'm in a wheelchair. Lots of disabled people are in wheelchairs. Doesn't mean we're less of a woman than any other woman out here. That means we're limited on walking. That's it. Doop, 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 doop. What the heck? That's it. When will you people get that through your head? Just because we have trouble walking don't mean we don't have trouble having sex. What the hell do you think we can't function that way? Let's do. Guys, really? 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 It's insane. And the fact that another thing is, oh, you're a big girl. Yeah, obviously. You think I go what? You think I'm a refrigerator? Like I just go in the fridge, just eat, and got that's way? No, baby. I barely. This has nothing to do with freaking eating. Genetics, scleroderma. Those are the two things that got me like this. Genetics, scleroderma. Sometimes people that are my size can't help that they are my size. Some people just have that gene in their family, no matter how hard you work out. When I used to go to the gym and I used to work out, it didn't change how thick I was. Period. It didn't do crap. And I, went to the gym all the time. I may have lost weight, but it didn't look like I did because I've always been a thick girl. I was healthy. So when you look at people that are big, everyone is not a size 0 to 6. Everyone can't be a size 0 to 6. If that was the case, God would have made everybody a size 0 to 6. He wouldn't have made us all different shapes, sizes, and colors. He would have made everybody look alike. He would have made everybody look like Barbie and everybody look like Ken. He didn't do that, did he? So before you pass judgment on anybody, look at your damn self, because you know what? The people that always got something to say are the main people that's miserable. They don't like themselves. So basically what they try to do is shoot down another person that's happy because they can't get that same happiness by themselves. So what makes them lift up for maybe at least 5-15 minutes is to pick up somebody else. Can I ever be the heck people do? So disabled people are people too. I'm sick of it. Grow up. And one more thing before I go. Movie people, Hollywood, TV. You guys are the worst. Why? You'll cast an actor to play a disabled person, but you won't cast a disabled person? Would that make more sense? Number one, we don't have to act disabled because we already are. So there won't be no acting on that part. Another thing it does, it insults us a lot. It's an insult when you take an actor to pretend to be in a wheelchair, when you can have someone that's actually in one be in your movie. We're coming out. All you able-bodied walking people, all you Barbie biatches, all you people who think nothing's gonna happen to you. Let me tell you something. You may be beautiful, beautiful, sexy, beautiful, got all this long, weavy, wonder hair. You may have butt implants, look like two big old balloons on your ass. You may have all that stuff. Let me tell you something. When you get 50, 60, 70, 80, you're gonna look like that? Come on, let's be honest. Is that how you're gonna look the rest of your life? So let's not pick on people, huh? Let's not do that, because guess what? The older you get, your body's going to change. I'm sorry, ladies. Your body's going to change. Things are gonna drop and sag. Wrinkles gonna come out of the through here. You're gonna have these little spots everywhere. You're not gonna be all, I'm just sexy, I'm just beautiful, I'm just that. And guess what? When you get these butt implants in the older age, you know what's gonna happen to them implants? They're gonna go boop, boop. They're gonna drop way down, probably behind your kneecaps. Then you're gonna have a really saggy ass. You lose elasticity in your skin. You're not gonna be that dime no more. You're gonna be probably a quarter, maybe a nickel. You're not gonna be that dime. Oops, I'm sorry, I'm giving you a little bit too much credit. You're gonna be a penny. You're not be a dime anymore. It's gonna take 10 of y'all to make a dime. So when you sit there and you do that, while you guys are picking on me and any other disabled person, check this out. Eventually down the line, as you get older, you're gonna become disabled. What happens when you get older? You get what? Social Security. So maybe you want to think twice about doing that. Maybe try to use that brain right there. Men, I understand you got all kinds of pieces of Battled ass everywhere. I understand that. But you got women just detaching coochies and just pow, throwing it at you. Got you. I understand all that. How long is that going to last when you turn 50, 60, 70, and 80 years old? You think you're going to have the same pull as you do now? Do you really think you're going to have that handsome, gorgeous face and that tight bod when you turn 60 years old? No. Do you really think you'll be able to run a marathon like you can right now? No, you can't. Do you really think when you're 80 years old, you're going to have that sexy bod? No, you're not. So let's come on. Let's reality check here. Get over yourself. Because eventually down the line, you're going to be disabled too. Bam. All disabled really means is that you don't have the ability to do all the things that other people can do. You're limited on the abilities that you can have. That's it. You're disabled. You got able-bodied people. That means they can walk. They can move their hands. They can pick up things. They're just lazy. Disabled means that you just some things you are not able to do. It doesn't mean alien or stupid or depressed or dumb or lower than life. That's not what disabled means. So stop it. Stop. Shit. Oh, wow. So that's it. I'm going to take this party on over to probably Instagram. I don't know yet. Or Facebook. Facebook sucks, but hell, what else do you have to lose? Nothing. So thank you guys for not watching. I do appreciate that. Thank you. And I'll probably do this again. Depends on if I care enough about you to do it. So thank you very much. Bye.